What, in your estimation, from your vantage point, is the solve for Terry McLaurin and the Commanders? Mike?
There's a history of wide receiver drop-off after age 30. Terry's approaching that, I think, in the next month or so. We had Terry McLaurin at the Senior Bowl in 2019, and I love the kid. You want to talk about, and he didn't have big production at Ohio State, which is, they had a bunch of wideouts that had bigger acclaim than him, which is why he didn't go till the third round. He's got 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. He is the captain of their team, and he's one of the most professional young men I've ever met. Now, I was thinking about the A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf contracts, which average around 32, 33, but they're 2-3 years younger. In wide receiver years, that's a lot. So, you look at Mike Evans. He signed at age 30. Mike Evans got a 2-year extension before the 24 season. I want to say I think he got $35 million guaranteed, but it was a $41 million contract. I think that McLaurin's looking for a lot more than that. I don't think he's going to get to the $30 million average. And the wideout numbers have gone up big, especially because of those 2 Bengal guys. So I think they have to get McLaurin in camp. If you want to chase the Eagles, to your point about Dallas chasing the Eagles,
right?
Washington's got a dynamic group of young guys, even though it's an older roster. And you better get McLaurin in there. He's the best wideout. He's their captain, and he means a lot to this franchise. And I just like the way Washington's terminology is publicly. We love the kid. We want him back. We're going to do everything we can to get there. It's a tough negotiation, but we'll get there. That's the attitude it should be.
Well, isn't that the attitude the Ravens had with Lamar publicly, right? Back in the day, like where no matter what Lamar was saying, I want to trade, I want this, I want that, they were loving him up, as best they could publicly. I mean, I don't know, privately what was going on, but that seemed to be happening there. I just think, again, this has to be, they got to solve it, right? Jaden Daniels, year 2. What are you going to take his BFF away? You can't take his BFF away like that. You can't. Seriously.
Have to sign him, have to sign Micah.
Right.
And the Lamar thing's really intriguing, Rich. If I remember correctly,
yes,
the franchise tag they put on him put him at risk for 2 first-round picks.
Right.
In hindsight, how many teams would make that deal now?
No, please. I know. And obviously that's a whole different story. Mike Mayock here on The Rich Eisen Show. Catch The Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.